Okay.
And since this could be some people's first camping experience, if that weather report changes drastically, if it goes from a chance of rain to only a chance of sun with a lot of rain, I'm of the mind to cancel because I don't want us to just be uh, sopping wet. That's not fun for anyone.
Well, you could ask all those kids that were there how much fun they had, because Corey and Connor still talk about how fun that day was, even though it was raining all day. They still had a blast playing cards and learning how to tie knots because Roy was there and he was making it so special. But I would say it wasn't like torrential downpouring.
Right.
It was just that light rain, just that was consistent.
So, and I know we got a couple extra tents we can bring along that we know for sure are watertight in case something like that does happen.
Yeah.
Just to help mitigate.
I do also live right down the road, so if there's anything that we really need to put in something with like a hard, roof, an actual roof, we could do that. But I just, want to throw that out there.
Thank you, Debbie.
Yeah, I think that, and I realize that the kids are younger.
Roy.
You
That's Roy.
a great learning opportunity. As Caleb mentioned 2 years ago, those kids learned a lot. They learned how to stay dry. They learned how to figure out how to have fun even when it was raining and wet. And so they did learn a lot of things. And you never remember the sunny campouts. You always remember the poor weather emergencies, something went wrong campouts. That's what you remember. And I always tell parents that how you respond and how you act under those situations teaches kids a lot.
That is true.
So I would try to avoid, unless it's severe weather, thunder, lightning, I would try to avoid campsite.
That's Roy.
That's all I'm saying is if it's going to be really poor weather, I don't want to put anyone through that. But to your points, you're right. It's a good experience if it's not too bad.
Yeah. We have those big white awnings as that part of our troop trailer. Those cardboard. That's what we had last time. We had 2 of those. We put them side, made one long thing, put all the tables underneath, and that really helped a lot.
Yeah. If the troop doesn't, the pack does. And as far as the troop trailer goes, 2 years ago we did borrow the trailer from the troop. To do that again, we would need somebody to pull it, which I think Matt Schulerock, our current treasurer, did end up doing. So we might be able to call on him. Otherwise, I believe some folks on this call even have a truck that could do that.
Yeah, they do.
With the troop, and make sure they're not using that, because I'm sure that they would loan it to us again.
And I just spoke them in the pack trailer, because I think
I know we have a couple of, at least one of the pop-up awnings in the pack shed, and something that we really need to try and do, which isn't on here, but we need to try and condense what supplies we do have, because we have about 8 or 10 totes of camping supplies. And at least half of that's
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got you remember that, Debbie. We've got to condense that down. But some things we have this time that we didn't have 2 years ago. We have a couple of patrol boxes for any of you scouts who did patrol cooking. You know what I'm talking about. Kind of big wooden boxes like this. They have a gas stove in them and some cutlery, realize that it's students camp out. But anyway, alright, I'm gonna run through this just as a place to start, and then we can go back and tweak it as we need. So, you saw the layout of the campsite. We're in a corner right at the start. We're expecting around 35 scouts and adults, roughly 2/3 of those being scouts, so about 23-ish, 24, and then 1/3 adults, so about 12 adults.
Jorah,
The two sites together
stop that sound.
20 people apiece, so about 40. Initially, I was thinking we might have space to make a year long, but we're close enough to capacity that I think it's just going to be the pack this year. We have 201 and 202. I don't remember if I had these costs right on here, but 25. Kayla, do you remember what was the full weekend? One night,
30.
Just the day? 30 for the full weekend?
30 was the full weekend because we were talking about doing supper originally on that Friday, but now I know we're gonna be when we get down there. It was gonna be one of those.
Is there the Friday night?
Type of night.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to give it or go down to 25, we would just owe some people money back. We're not providing food that night. Since it really is it's set up to get ready for bed to go to bed type of night. And then it was 20 for the one day or for the one night, and then it was 15 for the day.
Okay.
So I do have a question about that, because we're a family that 3 of us are staying over Friday night, but our plan was really to hang out the majority of Saturday. And I guess if we're not doing dinner on Friday, then are we able to do dinner on Saturday? Or then do we have to pay for both nights, which I'm fine doing. That's just, I think we're going to stay both nights.
Jorah,
I want the kids to have that.
no more fighting.
Kids are home. They can't, or like that, define evening snack.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, in my opinion, if you're overnighting, then you fall into one of the higher categories specifically, but then, over the day, that's breakfast through supper, in my
So if we do
opinion.
20 per night, then do we pay for one night? Do we pay extra for the Saturday dinner? No. Okay.
No, that'll include,
Okay.
yeah, especially if we're doing, then for yourself supper on Friday night, which I think is the right choice, because then people don't have to try and be there at a certain time to eat.
Yes.
Getting out of, we all get out of work at different times depending. But if you're overnighting, then you're using the campsite, and so that's to help cover that cost.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. I just didn't know if we needed to pay more. Of course, we do that. I do still owe.
Yeah.
Because I want to write a check and not pull it out of my account. So So I will somehow pick that. Who do I give that to? You, Chris, or you, Chris? Okay.
Either one, we can settle up with that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So anyone else,
Then you're the one that's gonna get the reward.
we can accept payment there. That's fine. Also, just remember, if I don't have your health forms, and that is like new health forms as of 6/1/26, I need a new copy. Which, if you give me
I don't even know what that is.
fully filled out health forms A and B, if you give me those for this camp out, I don't need to collect them again for summer camp from you. One copy is all I need.
I don't know what it is. I can't see it.
David, I'm just gonna put you on mute, I think.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't gonna get it.
No worries.
Debbie brought up a good question. If we gave you the for the fall camp out was when we gave you the health forms. Are those ones still good, or since it's a new scouting season, we need new health forms?
I would prefer new ones.
Okay.
Because then they're good for the current scouting year.
Okay.
That includes this camp, summer camp, fall camp. Just
And the activities that we do, because technically if we are out doing an activity, we're supposed to have the APs.
which, just for reference, after going through a Cup College thing, Kayla and I decided to do this. This is our,
Red binder.
it has health forms in here, it has accident forms, policies and procedures, everything that should be going on every activity that the pack goes on. So it'll definitely be out there for.
And we'll bring our first aid kit that Alex and I have here at home.
Yeah.
I had it a month ago. But that is something that we should also, as a pack, talk about, is either A, updating the kit that's in the basement, which is sketchy at best, or investing in a really nice first aid kit and keeping up on it.
Yeah.
But that is future. We have a good first aid kit we'll bring.
Awesome. Thank you.
We could probably bring something.
Future. Yeah, we might have something.
They probably, yeah, we could.
And their tape. Yeah.
Bit of MacGyver medicine.
Also,
Yes.
You get your,
That's Roy. Here's Roy.
remind them that they should have personal first aid kit put together. So any allergy medicine that their kids might need, any
That's
special
me.
stuff, the pack, you can tell them the pack will have basics there, including some of their things like splints or whatever, but their
You going?
the personal first aid stuff they ought to bring. It's just a matter of good practice and know how to use it.
oh yeah.
I think that's a good point, like when we were going through